All right, everybody. How are you doing? Come on in. This is Weston Martinez, your choice for next Texas Land Commissioner, coming to you live from my unofficial campaign headquarters, Buc-EE'S. So jump on in here real quick. Jump on in. We got a lot of good things to talk about what's going on along the Texas border, what's going on with the Texas General Land Office. And like we said, every time you drive by Buc-EE'S, remember, Weston works for you, and it's time to vote for Weston Martinez to be your next conservative Texas Land Commissioner. So y'all jump on in here real quick. Remember, there is nothing general about the General Land Office. So we're going to talk real quick about some of the things that are going on, and excited about what's happening here in Texas. Excited to be part of what you got going on, and thank you guys for all your support. We've got a little contest. If you happen to catch me at Buc-EE'S, I will buy you a drink, non-alcoholic drink, but I will buy you a drink. And we're going to have some fun with this. It's an amazing time to be in Texas. Amazing time to be in Texas politics. You know, those of y'all that don't know, I've got a very strong technical background. Retired from Southwestern Bell AT&T as a utility engineer. Had my own oil and gas service company. I've been involved in lease rights across the state of Texas, selling mineral rights as well, dealing with surface rights. You know, as Texas Land Commissioner, you know, you're really the CEO of a Fortune 500 company that's dealing with managing the investments of the state of Texas and everything that it surrounds. So imagine if you were hiring somebody to run the King Ranch or something like that. You know, what kind of breadth of knowledge they would have to have. And from the Texas General Land Office as Land Commissioner, you know, you are responsible for managing those investments. You are responsible for maintaining the Alamo. As you know, I've been one of the leaders on fighting to protect the Alamo from the liberals that are trying to tear it apart. And we've been involved in that since the beginning. So we're very excited to be involved in that. But the Land Commission does more than just defend the Alamo. Now, look, if you're not going to defend the Alamo, you're probably not going to do anything else right. But when it comes to defending the Alamo and protecting the future of Texas, you know, we have to have someone at the Land Commission that understands what's going on, how to handle the issues of the land office, because as you manage those investments, some of the other things that you're doing is obviously you're actually protecting the future for veterans benefits, and you're also protecting the future for education and the financing related to education. So there's a lot of things going on with the Permanent School Fund, also the Permanent University Fund. But today we're going to talk about something that people don't know about that happens at the General Land Office as Texas Land Commissioner, and that is the Texas Beach Watch. So Texas Beach Watch is something that is handled, that actually you can go to the GLO website and it'll tell you what the water quality is at different public beaches across the state of Texas. So if you go in there and check that out, you'll see that it's talking about what's happening on those beaches, and it'll show you different counts of things. So we encourage you to check that out. But again, that's something that is going on with the Texas General Land Office that people just don't know about. So I know we've got some questions that are coming in right now, but we just wanted to come here live from Buc-EE'S. It's Father's Day weekend, so obviously we're looking for some Father's Day gifts. And here, let's say this. There's lots of people. Now, remember what we said a few minutes ago, and that is that if you guys that are watching here online, if y'all can't let everybody hear me, but if one of you guys catch us here at Buc-EE'S, we'll get you a drink, non-alcoholic. So we'll get you an icy, we'll get you a soda, and you know, we want to make you proud of Texas, proud of what's going on, proud of the Texas General Land Office, and that's why we're doing these videos, to kind of unpack exactly what is happening Pardon me. There you go. Kind of what's happening across the state of Texas. So, we're going to make this fun. This is an awesome, fun campaign. And, if you don't have your star of, maybe we should make our political signs just like that. What do y'all think? Let me get y'all in close there. So, it's such a complex, excuse me, it's such a complex job with the Texas General Land Office and the Texas Land Commissioner. We really felt like the only way we could really unpack it for you guys is, do some fun stuff, let you know kind of what's going on, explain it in pieces. And again, like the thing we talked about today, people know that, Weston, right for Texas. And, we are right for Texas. And we're going to make sure that we lead. We're going to make sure that we, keep the Bureau of Land Management out of Texas. We're going to make sure that they know where the border ends, because you'd be surprised that there are conflicts that come up from time to time with the federal government and where their jurisdiction ends and where it stops. I know that sounds really weird, but we had a real big situation a few years ago, and these are things that we have to fight, and we're not gonna. We'll be the first line of defense, so that no matter who's trying to come in here, if they're not supposed to come in here, I don't care if they're coming from the Rio Grande or the Red River. We're going to make sure that we protect our borders and maintain that appropriately. So, you know, as y'all know, I'm pro-life, pro-gun, pro-family, pro-Israel, and most importantly, I'm pro-Texas, which is exactly the way that I have worked on issues and the issues that I have supported and worked for. Those issues are not directly related to the General Land Office, but it's important for me to let you know where my positions are for those of you that don't know me, and let you know that these are the things that I fight for on a day in and day out basis, regardless of what office I've held. I did hold a statewide office for almost 7 years as Texas real estate commissioner, and it was similar. If you're a commissioner, there's very strong similarities between the offices, different project. And then the other difference is that this agency is actually older than the governor's office. So the Texas General Land Office was created before the governor's office was created here for the state of Texas. So a little bit of history I'll leave there for you guys. But get ready to follow my website. We're going to be launching that. It's going to be westonworksforyou.com. Thought y'all would like that. And we were in Cuero just the other day, and we were in Dallas and Irving and Highland Park last night. Got home about 3 in the morning, and today we were in Austin, and also made a stop in Hayes County. So we don't consider any of these counties flyover states. I know there's some politicians that they just want to focus on the big counties and the big cities, but rural Texas is really what's been saving Texas, and we've got to make sure that we have candidates that can win in November. And I'm the conservative candidate that can win in November. Sorry, just so y'all know. There you go, little Starbucks that I get from time to time. And I'll make sure that we are winning across Texas. We'll be working very hard to turn out votes like we haven't seen in the history of Texas. We expect there to be 1.3 to 1.5 million voters. And that's why it's very important for you guys to share this video, let your friends and family know that Weston is right for Texas. And we're very excited and thankful for all the support we've had early on in our campaign. We got statewide Ag Commissioner Sid Miller that has endorsed me. The directors from This Is Texas Freedom Force have endorsed me. They represent almost 60,000 Texans. And we've also got other great leaders that are supporting me and endorsing me from around the state. And we'll be releasing more of those. So you guys just hold on to your hat and get ready. And just remember, every time you drive by Buc-ee's, Weston works for you. And I appreciate your support to be your next Texas General Land Commissioner so that we can put Texas first. And I'm thankful and blessed to have the experience and the values that make me ready to serve you on day one. God bless you and God bless Texas. Watch out for our next video. You never know where we're going to pop up at. Thanks.